your trusted resource.
3 people are dead after winter weather slammed our state. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nancy Youssef.
And I'm Mark McPherson. We want to start with a death right here at home at a Marathon County Park. Newsline 9's Emily J6 joins us in the newsroom with more. Emily?
According to fire officials, a 59-year-old man died in 9 Mile Park in WAOW this afternoon. Officials say that man was either snowshoeing or skiing when he had a heart attack. Bystanders called CPR and they started CPR, that is, and they called 911, prompting a rescue and also the response by the Red Mountain Fire Department and the Marathon County Sheriff's Department.
It took us a little while to locate the patient. We did locate him. Bystander CPR was in progress. We switched over to our team, loaded the patient on our 6-wheeler, brought him back out.
First responders were able to gain a shockable rhythm on the patient. After an hour of CPR, the man was pronounced dead. At this time, the man's name has not been released. Meanwhile, in Milwaukee, 2 men have died while clearing snow. Officials say a 73-year-old man collapsed and died while snow blowing today. A 54-year-old man died while shoveling snow. This after that winter storm dumped a record 9 inches of snow in the Milwaukee area and brought about a half a foot to Wausau. In the newsroom, Emily J6, Newsline 9.
Yeah, and when we left work yesterday, they hadn't plowed anything, so we all got stuck on the way home.
We all did. We got stuck. I posted it on Facebook, and then Mark texted me, was like, I'm sorry, I would come help you, but I got stuck as well. It was just so deep yesterday.
It was very treacherous driving yesterday evening and overnight for a while until the roads were cleared. Now, this evening, we've had some slippery spots, especially north of Wausau, as there has been some ongoing light snow. The live view right now from our 3rd Street Lifestyle Center camera looking to the northeast into downtown Wausau shows quiet weather conditions at this time, and that's good news. Now, we've been tracking some light snow this evening in and out of the Wausau area at times and generally north of Highway 29, but as you can see, it tends to be diminishing now, but anywhere from 1 to up to 4 inches of fluffy snow accumulation has occurred in the northern part of the area from this afternoon into the evening hours. At the downtown airport right now, we're at 23 degrees with light northwest wind. Our forecast for tonight will call for that diminishing light snow to the north, some fog in the area, low 18. Some light snow redevelops tomorrow by noon, high 23.
Thanks, Mike. The Marathon County Highway Department has been working hard to clean up the snow. Newsline 9 rode along as the plows were out at work. The department is responsible for 600 miles of county highways and 885 lane miles of state highways.
If somebody got hurt on that section, I took it personal as far as whether or not I was even in the area, but just as far as what could I have possibly done to keep them safe.
The department has 36 plows.
Dramatic video out of Appleton where a car stuck on the tracks was hit by an oncoming train. The driver ended up in the snowbank during a hit and run, stranding the car in one of the busiest intersections in downtown Appleton. As you can see, it got hit there. Luckily, no one was hurt in the incident. The train's conductor didn't know the car was in its path and struck it at about 20 miles an hour. The car's owner says this type of crash could have been avoided if the driver of the car that hit his vehicle was driving at a slower speed during the snowstorm. New details in the case of America's most wanted teenager. Ethan Couch, known as the Affluenza teen, was captured with his mother across the border in Mexico. Police say Couch tried to escape authorities by dyeing his hair black and skipping town. Mexican officials tracked them down yesterday in a resort town that's busy this time of year.
American people were prevalent everywhere, and they wouldn't be somewhere they would stick out. They were wise to go into that kind of area.
Couch was 16 when he killed 4 people while drunk driving in 2013. Prosecutors asked for 20 years, but he got only probation. His lawyers argued his privileged upbringing prevented him from knowing right from wrong. Authorities are requesting his case be moved to adult court. His mother is also facing charges of hindering apprehension. Wisconsin lawmakers are trying to improve safety at Wisconsin schools. One proposal would help track crime at public schools as well as student safety incidents. The program would be tested out in one urban district, one suburban district, and a rural school. Another bill would require schools crime report cards. In 2013, more than 11% of all Wisconsin teachers reported being physically attacked by their students.
Some changes are coming to Wausau's garbage service starting January 1st.
And some residents still have questions about it. Newsline 9's Max Gordon joins us now live in Wausau with some answers for those questions. Max?
Well, Mark, Nancy, right now I'm standing out in front of one of those new garbage bins that will be out January 1st. And if you're wondering when to put them out or where, well, we've got some answers for you. Andy Gayhart, general manager of Harder's Fox Valley Disposal, recently has had some questions to answer.
A lot, mostly about cart placement and cart storage.
That's because Wausau is on the brink of a different sort of garbage service. Now trash will be picked up in carts, and a mechanical arm attached to a truck will do the picking.
By doing that, we're also saving the city $600,000, I believe, a year with this system. So yeah, the efficiencies are off the wall.
With these efficiencies come new rules.
So when placing the carts, the best thing is to keep them as far away from other objects, spread out from the other cart 3 or 4 feet, and then able to dump over the truck without hitting the limbs.
But with our chilly Wisconsin winters, some might be wondering how to place the cart when there's snow.
The best thing to do is clear out a little spot for the cans. You just have to leave enough room so that the grippers of our truck can get them.
As far as bin storage goes, anywhere out of the way is fine. Gayhart also realizes there will be an adjustment period.
For the first few weeks, we'll put notes out and let people know if there's something they need to do different.
And if folks still have questions,
if we get to a spot, which I'm sure there's a few that the resident isn't completely sure, we'll have extra people out there to kind of help with the process also.
And as far as when to put them out, well, your garbage day is going to stay the same. If you have any more questions, you can contact Harder's Disposal. Live in Wausau, Max Gordon, Newsline 9.
Thank you, Max. The ultimate New Year's Eve party in Manhattan is also the ultimate job for police to keep partygoers safe. 1 million people are expected to be in Times Square to watch the ball drop on Thursday evening. A lot of
Maybe
people.
we can go.
Too many, I think. The NYPD is trying to ease fears during this time following several recent terror attacks. Under the NYPD's plan, 5,000 police officers will be assigned to Times Square alone. Police say the area will be one of the safest places in the world on New Year's Eve.
We have enhanced significantly the capabilities of the department over the last several months.
You could not be more prepared than what the NYPD has put together here, and that's why New Yorkers should feel very, very comfortable going about their business over these holidays. The commission says the beefed up security is not a response to any single specific credible threat.
That's on my bucket list to go there one time.
A lot of people, you have to show up like 12 hours ahead of time just to get your spot.
Yeah, and hopefully it's not too cold because they wait for so long.
Nice
So. Still ahead, we take a look back at this year's most viral moments.
And severe weather impacting millions of Americans as a massive storm system moves across the country. That story when Newsline 9 at 10 returns. Deadly storms are creating chaos across the country tonight.
Millions of Americans trapped in this post-holiday storm, from snow and ice to major flooding. Rising waters have killed 18 people in Missouri. ABC's Elizabeth Herr has the very latest. After the first big snowfall of the year here in central Wisconsin, people were taking advantage.
Yeah, children and their parents headed out to the sled hill in Wausau for, of course, some sledding, snowboarding, and snow angels. 9 Mile in Wausau opened up its 10-kilometer cross-country ski loop in Chile. It will still be a little longer until people can enjoy all their favorite winter activities, including snowmobiling.
Depending on where you're at in the county, we're going to need an additional 8 to 4, and before we can open. We're optimistic that we'll get open eventually.
Hopefully. Sylvan Hills still has not opened for the season. They list Saturday, January 2nd as the earliest possible opening day.
Coming up, the internet helps spark the spread of the most talked about moments in 2015. Normally
we would say tonight's bittersweet, but I hate tonight. It's the day we've been dreading because this is Nancy's last night on the desk.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard to talk. Can you?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you guys so much for letting me into your homes every night, 9 and 10 o'clock.
You have notes here. That
I do. I have notes. I told myself not to cry, but I can't. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thanks to all my Facebook friends, the viewers at home, Channel 9, my amazing coworkers. Mark, we just have an amazing chemistry, and I'm going to miss it so much.
The fact that you see emotion coming for you, you have such a huge heart, and that's one thing that we all know and love about you.
Thank you.
You're a great broadcaster, and we know that you're going to find success after this. We just wish it was here.
Yeah, I'm actually headed on vacation. For those of you wondering where I'm going on vacation for a while, and then next I'll be searching for jobs, and we'll see what happens there. So thank you so much for letting me into your homes every night. I love you all so much. Thank you.
We're going to miss you a lot.
I love you.